We just came off. Oh, this is sketchy. You can see people are down below. Trail's vanished here. Oh, I'm sliding. I gotta go. Woo. Hey, it's Brett here, Mountain Bike More, and I just finished 2 laps of the post office section of the SART. You might be able to see I'm parked here at Middle Control Road, right past Angeles Oaks, and I mainly did this for 2 reasons. 1, redemption. Last time I tried it, I had to turn around. And 2, because of your comments. So keep them coming. Mountain Bike More. All right, so I'm parked here at the Middle Control Road, and I didn't realize that you have to pedal on the 38 for a bit. This is sketchy. The trail has some other spots that are a little sketchier than this, but I'm not a road rider, so this freaks me out tremendously. Our loop takes a little over an hour. It's about a little over 6 miles. There is a way to shortcut the first section that make it a little shorter, but there's no need to. You can take the 6-mile loop. We're here on a day after work. Sun's going down, so on my way up to Big Bear, I'm just gonna get in a quick lap. We're pedaling over to the post office so we can get on the 1N12 and then go to the trailhead. If you take shortcut, you just turn a little earlier. All right, right into the sun. We're turning at the post office area. Becomes a dirt road. Post office on the left. Soon we'll see the shortcut on the right. And the trail is just a little bit further up ahead. And here's the shortcut. Let's go check it out. So we're taking a shortcut, nice single track flat. We're skipping the first downhill section. That's kind of fun, but this will get us there faster, shorter loop. And this looks like pretty decent dirt and turns into a fire road. It rained recently, so you can see the track of someone before me. Look like a pro. Here we go. Here's our sign. This is where the trail meets the trail. All right, what we're looking for is about 5 miles of SART, a little less than 3 miles of pedal up the road, back to the car. See a parking sign up ahead. So hopefully that's where the trail starts. And I'll be stoked if it is, because I was a little nervous at the beginning of this ride. All right, there's the trail. Here we go. Shocks open. SART, here we come. Yeah, fun little entrance. Oh, it's so beautiful once you're back here. If this turns into a good loop, I got something to do on the way up the mountain now. Looks like it rained recently, so the dirt's probably grippier than normal. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, a little steep. Yeah, so far it's been all smooth and nice. Little rut here. That looks like the mixture trail. Santa Ana River Trail, here we are. We got a sign. Now we're on the SART. So if you go the longer way, you'll be here. Go the shorter way, which isn't much shorter, you'll be here as well. This trail is almost all single track. First 70% of it's down, second 30% subtle up. Gets wider on the up. It's a mix of dirt and pea gravel, and there's a lot of leaf litter, a lot of leaves on the ground, so you don't know where the edge always is. So if you're not comfortable being near the edge, this trail is going to freak you out. And I'm sure I'll have a couple moments on video where I've squealed. We just came off, because if you go off on the low side, you go down. Some places a long way, some places not so much. This trail can be ridden two ways, because this one's kind of going backwards of the general SART direction. I've tried it the other way and did not make it. We got too tired. I don't know, I didn't feel like we're that far from the top. We felt like we were, so we just took the safe route and went back. There's a couple switchbacks here and there, but for the most part, you're just traversing the edge like most of the SART. Two down trees, nothing major, one big creek crossing. Obviously those change from time to time, year to year. But when you go back here, you gotta come prepared. You gotta be ready to hike a bike. Gotta be ready to repair your bike if something breaks. But this is a short little trail, about 6 miles. So you can see it's getting loose here. There's a little rut to sit in. Ooh. And along this trail, you see places where people have gone off of it. They all look like, most of them look like saves, but they definitely are a little unnerving. If one of them's you, leave me a comment. Tell me what it was. Did you go off and down, or just off a little? Ooh. Yeah, I got a little sketch there and leaned into the bushes. Always rather fall uphill than downhill here. With the loose pea gravel, you never know where you're gonna get footing if you go down. And you can see how narrow the trail is. It's maybe 4 inches wide here. So if you lose traction, you're probably falling off the side. And if you're coming from a hard day of riding, you're likely to make some mistakes, so take extra caution. If you really push it, you can make this loop in an hour. Here's the only rock feature other than the creek crossing right now. Probably hear the free hub spinning. It's rad. All this down, it's not steep. Okay, that was a little sketchy moment right there. I was just thinking to myself, don't drag your brakes, you're wearing your brakes out. I can feel the levers getting a little bit softer because I have been riding my brakes more than I wanted to. And just gotta remember, let them go every once in a while. But it's hard when you see a trail where you're not quite sure where the edge of it is because it's pea gravel or it's leaf litter. And here's a tree down, easy hike over, part of mountain biking. Heard something up above me. I don't know what it is. Didn't see anything. Gotta focus on the trail here. It's way too gnarly. Just gotta block it out and be like, okay. Ooh. That's a 40, 50, 60 foot drop there if you fall off the edge. So sketchy. And here's our creek crossing. It can be ridden, but not by someone of my skill. Okay, not gonna ride this corner. It's been built up and it's a drop. Oh, even my tire slid off it a little bit. All right, we just came off a section that was maybe 100 yards where I had to get off the bike 3 times to hike. Had a hard time getting started. Got a little spooked one time. It's pretty narrow. You want to keep the tires rolling. Trail almost vanished there. So, depending on your nerves and comfort level, you could ride all that. Like this rock would be sick, but I'm not risking it with the edge right there. Like a 5 mile trail, it's almost all downhill. Average time 40 minutes. Just tells you, and it's not technical, it just tells you there's a lot of places to be careful on. And this trail ends with a climb out. Not overly steep, but you are going up at the end, even before you hit the fire road. But this is kind of like a dirt road in the width, so it's not sketchy, not narrow like the rest of the trail. The climb out isn't overly long, overly difficult, but there's a lot of these right-hand turns in the trail. And if you watch the video, you know the trail ends on a right-hand turn, so you're like, oh, I'm here. But nope. So be prepared. It's not like you finish it down, you turn around, you go up a second, you're there. You do have to climb your way out. It's not nearly as long as a down, but just know it's not super fast either. You'll have to work at it, and there'll be a couple right-hand turns that you're like, oh, that must be the end, but it won't be. So hopefully I'm close to the end. We just had one of those fake out right turns, and we'll see. All right, so this time I heard a motorcycle up ahead. So I am guessing that this is the last right-hander up here. The motorcycler was on the road. I can hear some water as well. So if it's wet time of the year or really wet winter, this is it. Yep, I heard water, and here we go. This is Middle Control Road. From here, I'm just gonna keep talking so I can end the video. It's 30 minutes uphill, just like this, second, third gear, depending on how hard you pedal. And you can go faster, you can go slower, but that's all it is, just up a road. This video was shot before Hurricane Hilary came to land, so the trail was really good. Now I bet it's even sketchier, and there'd be a lot more freak out moments. So I hope you like it. Hit questions, leave me comments, trail updates. See me on the trail, yell, more! And I'll go find the real trailhead and put a link in the description later. Mountain bike more. Ride more. Subscribe. Laugh more.
Like. Crash more. Comment.
Crash more. Comment.